Good evening, and welcome to Golden Compass Tarot. We are doing another sit-in with the Dragon Council for some moral might. Let's see what kind of a blueprint they can give us for a toolbox today. And if this is the first time that you're finding this channel, and you have some questions about the display here, in the first few seconds of this video, there would have been a link that has popped up on the screen somewhere with the explainer video. And what it does is it explains all the different connected elements of what you see here on display, from the circles to the dragons and the other various things around here. So if you're interested to see what this is, if you think it might help you find a deeper alignment or able to pull your own different meaning from the reading here today, go check that out. It may be helpful. Otherwise, let's get to it. Right out of the gate, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is representative of a master of his craft who has taken the diligent time to find all the inner workings of his particular area of study in order to understand it at all the levels where he can truly make a magnificent work of art. So whatever it is at this point, you've put a considerable amount of effort in there and you've got it at some very deep conceptual levels. Let's see what this connects to. The King of Pentacles. Well, I'd say that we got it under wraps for sure. So just let me a second here. I just want to reference something real quick. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean, once you've got it figured out, where you've got some mastery over something, now it's about really a forward-moving approach with it. So how do you take this thing that you've really worked on and start to really leverage it now outwardly? So, for example, for me, that would be exactly what we're doing right here. This whole tarot thing. There was a lot of study that I put into this. A lot of study into various different topics, and it has been really helpful, and now I get to enjoy the benefit of that with all of you have taken time to watch and spend time with me here as well as I go through these. So that's a personal example. For you, I would ask you to question and reflect on what this means for you, as far as what have you really been interested in so much that is what you willingly and freely spend your time in, because you just want to keep knowing more and keep knowing more. And if whatever that is for you, be it a hobby, be it even your work, and all the different areas of study you get so you can be more proficient or more flexible, really think about what that is and how you could really leverage that going forward. Finally, let's see where we're going to end up here. The Page of Pentacles. Very pentacle heavy, that's for sure. And the Page of Pentacles, coming up after the King, is interesting. And so while these two would suggest mastery, this one would suggest then looking for an apprentice. So I'm not really sure what avenues or areas of study you follow, but I know from the martial arts world that even some masters will say that you always want to be a white belt. So really looking at it that way, I would say that this is a consideration for the true formula of success, is in taking the diligent time to properly learn what we are to create, and then learning how to use it to help ourselves, while always staying humble and staying open-minded, because even though we may have a very in-depth understanding, there are always things that we can learn. So that is the biggest takeaway from here, because that is where we always get caught, and that's why I think it's very, very important to notice that this come up towards the end here, that keep an open mind. And again, another personal thing I will share here is that some of the most talented people in their fields that I personally know understand that everyone has some information that is important. While it may not be immediately evident, they all do. And so, as a master and as the ruler of your domain, you always want to find more answers so you can continue to stay on this throne, figuratively speaking, because that is what continues then to feed back into this cycle as well. So what do you guys think? Do you guys agree, or do you see a different meaning here as well? Let me know in the comments below what you think, and thank you again for sitting with me, and we'll see you again next time.